Here with another Viz video, this one coming from the wife. She found a nice little counter in case you guys are all seeing this in Arena. The new cookie cutter Arena defense seems to be three, the Fantastic Four, Franklin, Mr. Reed Richards, and Miss Sue Storm, with Odin and Noel, or Odin and somebody. The Professor X, that's above our thing. That's for whales and spenders and stuff. We're talking about the normal Joes having to fight this same cookie cutter defense that we're seeing all the time. We've kind of found a way. So this is her team that she's going in with. So you can see here we've got Old Man Logan, a great X-Men, getting some synergy from Emma as well, and Nightcrawler. Logan, Emma, and Nightcrawler are all going to lay vulnerables down for you and do what they do best, which a lot of that is flipping buffs. You got Old Man Logan with Skirmisher to be able to assist, giving extra vulnerables for those with strikers to attack. Emma, also Raider, laying down vulnerables with criticals, and good old Nightcrawler with his Raider laying a bunch of vulnerables, hopefully, throughout the board. We have APOC and Odin as strikers that are going to be double tapping and doing what they do, which is big damage constantly and a lot of power. So let's see how this thing is ran, huh? So came across this counter, has used it multiple times. I did as well. Unfortunately, I ran up to a point where all that was left was Professor X's at the top 20, so could no longer go against those. But as you can see here, you're just going to special into Mr. Fantastic, which is going to bring an assist from Old Man Logan, and Odin if you're lucky enough to get that stealth or the crit going on there. We're going to stun there onto Mr. Fantastic's. Sometimes you can get so that the buff is removed and you can stun Franklin so that he doesn't do his next move, but she just powers through it and just takes out Franklin before he gets into turn anyways. Then they lay defense down on you. That's not really a problem because Odin's there to swipe them all and tell them they're naughty. Noel's going to go. That's who I like to hit next is Noel. But as you can see with her team, it just gets rid of Noel so you don't have to worry about him. APOC does his ult. He's not going to be empowered because of the fact that Noel was there. So you don't get that extra power punch, but you don't really need it. Every time pretty much you do the battle, it's left down to just Miss Sue Storm and Odin left at the end, and you get the nice little ranking there, and you're able to be basically at the top of whatever your arena is, minus the Professor X, because we all know that's like the end all right now in Arena, and kind of what they're wanting you to spend all your money on. So if you're not one of those that spend money in the game, and you want to be able to be at the top of your arena that you can be, without really not, having the in-game people like maybe Mephisto, or maybe you're in an alliance that doesn't have Noel yet, or maybe you can't afford to get to there, or even I've seen people with Quasar, I've seen people with other things in there as well. This seems to be a tried and tested Fantastic Four with Odin and whatever else counter that seems to work pretty well. If you're coming across ones that have Mephisto, possibly using Noel, we ain't seen that yet, but maybe Noel instead of APOC, that might be something to help you. But right now, this is what we're seeing. This seems to work very well. So give it a try. Anytime you see a comp kind of like that, Odin plus one other, don't say Mephisto yet because he does go fast. But if it's Odin, somebody else, and the three Fantastic Four, this seems to be working pretty well. So good luck. God bless. Get out there. Until next time. Talk to you. Peace.